Welcome back to another episode of The Square Room. My name is Jonel.
Deswayne.
Do you always, like, if I introduce my full name, do you do your full name?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I like that.
Thank
like, you do it real quick, so I never know if, like, it's just a coincidence
No,
or...
on purpose, yeah. Like, if you start with, I'm Joe, I go, I'm Des.
You do, yeah. But yeah, so for those of you who may be new, people do call us Joe and Des, and, like, you know, we're all friends
they call
here.
you Joe and I'm Des.
All right, so since you want to start off with a little bit of an attitude, in our last episode, we had a question. I was going to say debate, but I'm like, it wasn't a debate.
It wasn't at all a debate.
It for sure wasn't a debate.
I don't like that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
We were talking about which one of us is the bigger yapper.
She was talking.
We were talking because you were ready to just go on and on and on. And we established, yes, we are both yappers.
Yes.
You can't have a podcast and not be a yapper. So, like,
yeah,
by default, we are proud to be yappers. However, I think one of us needs to be a little more proud than the other. And I felt like it was you.
I have nothing to say.
He felt like it was me. For those of you watching, he's trying to wink. Oh, sorry, listening.
That was crazy.
So we took it to Instagram. We did a little poll. It was, which one of us is the bigger yapper? Is it me? Is it Des? And both was an option.
Yes.
At the end of the day,
start with the least.
the results for both, which was the least,
Okay.
was 20%.
Okay. That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair. Joe, stop.
I haven't said anything.
I can feel like. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I've literally not said anything.
No, that's okay. Neither have I.
Who do you think won? The biggest yapper award?
I think because of how you keep saying it, me.
Well, I said before the poll, I said I thought it was you. So I'm...
No, I know. But just based off of the energy I feel you're bringing is like, I told you, big mouth.
Speaking of which, you know the upcoming season is the last. And then they're
I didn't
done.
know that.
Yeah, and they're not bringing back human resources either.
No.
It's done.
Human resources
I
was
thought it
so
was
much
good.
better than Big Mouth.
I thought it was great.
It was more
adult,
relatable.
Yeah. Well, because we're not prepubescent
Yeah, and I'm not fucking my pillow. Yeah.
anymore. Not even a denial.
Joe?
Not even a denial. At least pretend.
The thing is, if I deny, then I'm called a liar.
Des.
And the devil is a liar, and it ain't me.
You're telling me. That's also a lie. You're telling me that you've never fucked your pillow before?
Joe, we're talking about the poll.
We are, but this is important. We gotta put the poll on pause.
I've never got butt naked and fucked my pillow.
No one said butt naked.
That's what having sex is.
No,
That's
I didn't say have sex.
You said fuck.
Yeah.
That's sex.
Having sex is like emotion. Fucking is just...
raw dog.
Okay, so you didn't get butt naked and fuck your pillow.
No, but I've always slept with a pillow in between my leg.
And you've also... Nobody asked how I know this about him. He said it on the podcast. But you're take your dick out of the hole of the shorts type of guy. So you don't have to get... That's why I'm like, why would you say butt naked? But you're specifying because that's what you did.
No, that's not what I... Like,
and
I'm
the pillow's already...
I'm fucking my pillow.
It's already in between your legs, and then the hips get going.
I was one of those kids who was very, like, imaginative. Mm-hmm. Like, I'd be like, like
that kid from Big Mouth with his pillows.
No, he was fucking crazy. He did too much. That was too much. He had a whole relationship with them. It got pregnant.
They were just one night stands for you.
Joe, what's the poll?
Oh, damn. Des says no relations or no relationships, only relations.
Oh my God.
That's all right. I forgot you were a dog. Okay. So the option. So there are three options. Joe, Des, both.
20%.
20%. That was the lowest.
Yes.
I was a little shocked by the votes, to be honest. One of us has 25.
Okay.
And one of us has 55.
Bomboclat!
Right? So it's 20, 25, 55.
That's crazy. I will Sorry, go ahead. I'm jumping the gun. Sorry.
Who are you threatening? Go ahead.
I'm threatening nobody because that's against the law to threaten people. I don't do those things.
All I have to say is I got 25 and you got 55.
I saw that coming.
Obviously. But I was like, 25? I deserve
25 and 20 is too close.
I deserve less than that.
What?
I was a little shocked.
You're sick.
I was a little shocked.
If they gave you like a 40, I'd have been like, okay. 25 and 55 is crazy.
40?
That's crazy. You guys say
40?
That's crazy.
I wonder though what the split would be if both wasn't an option, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Like I feel like it would be like a 70-30.
70-30 is crazy, Joe.
That's how I feel.
It'd be like a 60-40.
No, it wouldn't be that close. It wouldn't be that close. You're in a league of your own, darling. You're in a league of your own. You and your pillow.
Crazy.
Anyways, if you voted, thank you for voting. If you didn't vote, I'm going to just assume your vote was for Des. So I'm going to just bump that number a little higher.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm insulted.
Are you, though?
A little
Des,
bit.
you saw it coming. Let's not play.
I really didn't. I really and truly didn't. Like,
I admit I am a yapper.
Like 25 and 55 is fucking insane. Especially
considering 20 of that went elsewhere.
Both. Yeah, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. I don't...
I will say, maybe I should tell you this off air, but no. Your someone voted. Mm-hmm. Your cousin, and he was like, Team Des. He voted for me, and he was like, Team Des. Voted for me as the bigger yapper.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought like he messed up and voted for Des.
Oh no, you voted for me saying Team Des, and I'm just like, see, like Des. That's the thing. The votes for me were like biased.
They're not.
Because he could have said both. He could have said both.
He said what he meant.
And I know he meant that. Shit.
Good.
That's your rider. Good for him, as he should. So Des doesn't go back and start complaining and bitching and moaning and whatever. I wouldn't want to deal with that either. I'd be Team Des if that were the case too.
I'm funny.
Okay. I saw this. I think this was like a tweet, and I really want to ask you because I'm like curious. Mm-hmm. I kind of skimmed, but I didn't read the answers. So this tweet says, "What's the female version of where my hug at?"
Oh, that's hard. I don't know.
Do you want me to read you some of the answers?
Just one. Read one.
You want just one? Okay. You can act like you didn't see me.
That's crazy. That's very accurate. Because my brain was saying like, "Hey, stranger," but I'm like, that's usually over text, not face to face.
This is face to face.
Yeah.
They also said like, "So you don't see me standing here," but like I feel like those are basically the same.
Yeah, like you can't say hi, or you're not gonna say hi,
you ain't gonna speak. But I feel like they're all the same.
But I don't think it's equivalent to "Where's my hug," because "Where's my hug" is like physical contact.
I don't think women do that.
That's what I'm saying. That's why when you asked, I was
so you have to just figure out like what's the closest thing to it.
Get the fuck away from me.
Someone wrote here, "So we beefing?"
Accurate.
Oh,
I can't even do that.
What?
The other day, like I'm actually beefing with somebody at work, and I didn't speak to them, and they had messaged me the following day. "So you're not going to talk to me?" And I said, absolutely not.
But like, to me though, I don't know, like, I don't know if that's the equivalent.
That's what I'm saying. There's no equivalent to "Where's my hug?"
No, I feel like...
Or "You're not going to give me a hug?"
There's something closer. Someone said, "Where your little girlfriend at?"
No, it's not the same. Because "Where your little girlfriend at" is like when guys like, "Oh, are you still dating that guy?"
Someone said another like, "So you ain't gonna speak? You can't say hi no more." He act like he don't see nobody. Like it's all like about like women's like being mad that you didn't say hi first is basically. the thing. But like you said, with men, it goes straight to the physical contact. Yeah. And I think you couldn't say hi. Yeah. Like, I think or like a what's up big head.
For women, the big head?
I hate that.
Because your head is big or like. No. No, I mean, like, I know people have. No, I'm just asking. I'm curious on why you hate it.
I'm curious as to why the fuck you trying to fight right now. No, because I will pop you in your mouth.
I'm just asking questions. You ask questions to get answers. I was just curious. Why do you hate where, like... What?
I just don't like it.
But why? Like,
it just gives me the ick.
But what about it?
Because you can't call... Like, they'll call any and anybody big head. You could literally have... You know, some people and their head is clearly too small for, like, their broad shoulders. And they're being called big... No, I just...
Like Men in Black when he shoots his head and it's going back.
Or like in Beetlejuice, like little shrunken heads. Like, you can't... Like, it's just like a thing people say, but I don't feel like it's something that should be universal, but people use it universally. But I don't hate it personally. I think I have an average size head. Thank you very much, you bitch.
I was just asking. I'm glad.
Your head is bigger than mine.
I never... Why are you attacking me? I just asked a question.
You attacked me.
I just
You're like, why don't you like it? Because your big ass head?
It was a question. A question.
Okay, let me ask you. Do you not agree with me that your head is bigger than mine?
No, I do agree with you.
Good.
I do.
And I don't even think your head is like, it's not like...
No, it's not huge.
Yeah, you don't look at you like, oh my God.
He has a big ass head.
Yeah, but I think...
But like you look and you're like, oh.
If we were to be beheaded, my head would be here and your head would be...
Yeah. My head would be behind yours. That's crazy. That's crazy. Because I didn't attack you.
You did. You were sneak this in.
What was the last one that you read?
I don't know. You got mad. I got mad.
That one. We won't say it again. That one. It was that one. I think that one is equivalent to like when girls are like, "Hey, stupid." Like, bitch, you're stupid.
Girls say, "Hey, stupid." Adult women? No, I'm not.
There are no adult women. There are only adult women when they don't like you.
Yeah, I had someone try to call me big head, and I was like, I will actually
finish that sentence.
No, I was just like, I don't like being called that. Aww. And they were like, okay, like my bad. Next time I talk to them, hey big head. You know who it is too.
Oh God.
That one.
The one that we never name.
We never name any of them.
No, but sometimes we give them like a weird name. But this one we like never name.
No, I haven't talked about this person on the podcast.
Okay, then I don't know who you're talking about.
No, we've talked in real life. Remember the video call?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes.
Moving on, because we're exposing too much. But yeah, you don't have one?
No.
You don't?
No. Because it's the physical for me.
I would say the hey stranger is the closest, but like you said, it's not the same because one is just like you're not going to acknowledge me, and one's like you're not going to touch me.
Yeah, you're not going to rub me up. What is your problem, Joe? What is your problem? What did I do? I asked a simple question. It's just attack after attack.
Dude, that was just so aggressive. The accent didn't need to come out. Like, I don't understand any of it. It's not necessary.
It's because I chat too much.
You yap too much.
Stupid.
You know who you sounded like? You know Count Dracula? Like, but like the
Hotel Transylvania?
No. I think it's like the Muppets. The one he's like, one.
The Count. Yes.
The Count. Yeah. But he's supposed to be. Yeah. Oh, you do it so good.
It's so well. It's so well.
Not you trying to find anything to, because if we're gonna play that game, this is gonna be a long episode for you.
We're not playing that game. I don't want to play.
So issue me a formal apology.
I have formally apologized.
All right. Truce.
No, absolutely not.
This is a handshake, not a high five.
Absolutely not.
Shake
Joe,
my hand in good faith, or we're gonna beef.
Don't pretend to spit it. That's terrifying.
Why?
I would want to do a blood pact with somebody though. Like, cut my hand open and yeah, put her there, bud.
Okay, so go do it with your rider, not me. Go do it with Mr. Team Does. Oh, I can't show that.
You can't.
That person is literally calling. Crazy. Oh my God, I summoned someone.
You did.
Shoot, we didn't have like the candles and the Ouija board or nothing.
Terrifying. I would never. I have a story for you.
That's what you think, but.
And I found this story very perplexing.
Ooh.
Come on.
Okay, vocabulary.
And worrying.
Okay.
And makes me feel better about myself. You see, all those three emotions were different. Exactly.
Yeah, but you're dead, so I'm not surprised.
I'm at work and group of guys talking. And they're just talking about one night stands they've had. And I'm like, I can't do that. I need to know somebody. I can't just jump in there. I don't know you. You're gross. Ew. If you want to sleep with me on the first night you meet me, that's one thing. But to actively going and trying to sleep with me, you don't know me, ho. Now, yes, I have problems because I like hoes, but I don't like hoes that want to sleep with me immediately. Get to know me first, please. I'm a person. Now, I have this friend.
Debatable.
He's telling the story. He went clubbing, having a great time, popping it on the dance floor, pop, lock, and drop it. You know, and he goes. He dances with a couple women on the dance floor. This is relatively recently, within the last year.
Okay. So
goes to the bathroom. As he's going to the bathroom, somebody walks into the stall, pushes him against the side of the stall, and starts kissing on his neck and rubbing him down, like with their hand down his chest. Keep in mind, no words have been exchanged. Now, this woman proceeds to drop on her knees and start sucking some cock. Okay. Then she proceeds to hike up her skirt and fuck.
Wait.
You heard? Nope. You heard what I said.
No, but I don't understand.
No, she's not fucking him. Like
she like hikes up and then like bent over.
Yeah. Okay. So they're having sex.
Unprotected? With a rando? Oh my stars.
So then he finishes. And
where?
He finishes.
No, Des, where?
He finishes and she kissed him on the cheek and said, thanks. And disappeared into the abyss.
Not even a thanks. My name is...
No words have been exchanged except thanks. Or thanks, I had fun or something like that.
Fun? I would hope so. At the very least, you had a
said,
time.
Hold on. So you mean there might be a mini you somewhere?
He came inside of her.
Des, don't do that. And we all died. And I'm like...
She's probably like, thanks for your semen. Goodbye.
And the problem for me is all of that was too comfortable. The fact that you walked into a men's bathroom.
She does this. She does this.
This is you.
This is how you're living. Mm-hmm.
This, like, walk in the park.
Like, you run this bathroom.
Like, they know you. They know you. Towel here. Like,
not even a towel, like a napkin from the bar.
I wasn't disgusted. I was appalled. I was flabbergasted. Mm-hmm. It was confusing. Because, sir,
you were thrown for a loop.
I like that.
But, like, if there ever was a time.
Yeah, no. And, like, he's not a person that regularly does those things. So for him, it was just as confusing. It all happened so fast. I'm like, nah. Because if I'm in that situation, this is the men's bathroom.
You said this is a club, like a bar?
A club.
No one else was in there?
He wouldn't know.
Well, so this was like a stall situation or a... Okay.
Not like whole bathrooms.
Because you know some of them, it's like single bathrooms.
Yeah.
Single stalls.
Yeah. So it was like probably a couple urinals, and then you have maybe one or two stalls.
Wait, okay. I have so many questions.
Don't know if I have answers to
So she walked in after him, like kind of pushed the doors, like...
Yes. Like he didn't even have a chance to piss yet. He was going to go piss.
Oh, he didn't lock it?
No. Guys, they don't really lock. If you're pissing, you don't really lock it.
Well, that's why you should, because people like that. What do you mean? Oh, he didn't pee yet?
He's like, Des, I could have pissed on this girl.
That's what I'm saying.
Chance he took.
Chance she took too. Oh,
she took a lot of chances.
Oh,
and I'm like, okay, like when you came out, like, did you look around? Like, he's like, I walked right back to my booth area and kept it pushing. I said, you're sick.
How long did this whole exchange last?
Maybe like 10 minutes. Like it was just a quickie, like give and go, pump and dump. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I can't. That's.
I have no words.
You have no words? We have no words.
That's insane.
Well, you obviously have less words than I do.
It's funny because it's true. It's the quietest he's been all episode.
Do you hear your laugh? Good. I hope they heard it too. Stupid. That's why your head looks like that. You don't like that one, dude.
Okay. You told me you didn't want the smoke.
I don't.
You shook my hand.
I don't. We did. I thought we
were
good.
You made a comment. I laughed.
No.
I said it's funny because it's true.
You laughed and then egged it on by saying, this is the quietest he's been all episode.
Because you did.
Because I wasn't laughing ananymore.
Yeah.
It's not funny.
When you're being dramatic and shutting your mouth, that's the only time you're not yapping.
Crazy.
You're all talking your sleep.
Crazy. I do have a lot to say sometimes and no one to talk to.
We don't want to hear that shit. Go to
apparently.
A therapist. Go to a therapist. You need it.
Wow.
Big ass pumpkin head. Fuck you.
Wow. Hurt people. Ain't that right?
Like if my head was like a honeydew melon,
why you still
your
going?
head would be like...
You know, I've never seen a yellow watermelon until today.
You ever see James and the Giant Peach?
I'm so that wasn't me. I just want to be clear. That laugh wasn't me. Because that was very maniacal. And I don't appreciate it.
Y'all don't know me.
That's why they don't know how much you yap.
I might be out here in the streets, in the club, in the bathroom. No, we can't even joke about that because it's not even.
Don't do that. Yeah.
Okay, y'all do know me a little bit. You know I'm not going to do that. Oh my God. That's hilarious. Okay, listener question?
Yes.
All right. We are going to do a listener question now. And what that means is if one of you who is watching, listening, whatever, wants to write in, tell us a little story, a little, ask a little question, share a little poetry, do like whatever you want to do. We want to hear from you. So.
Wait, before you start.
What?
Did my friend end up writing back?
Which friend?
If I remember her name, I would say it.
Well, the thing is you don't.
I was going to call her something crazy, but then her question wasn't as bad as I thought. Was it last week? No, the week before. No. What
are you talking about?
Never mind. I forget her name, so it's okay.
Well, keep talking because I'm trying to find the email.
the girl that was asking me why I would say what I said.
Oh. I don't believe this one is from her.
Okay.
I can check. All I'm getting.
No, that's okay. I like.
I don't know why. I'm just in like all I'm seeing are TikTok emails.
Do a little dance, make a little love. By the way, that's what was going on in my head while you're doing the intro.
The intro to the
listener question.
Why?
Because if you want to do this, if you want to do that, and then I said, Des, shut up because you talk too much. So just, and here it is, still coming out, right? Great.
Did didn't say anything.
Joe, did you find it?
No.
I didn't even say anything.
Before we get into the listener question.
Yes, ma'am.
Why do you want to do this with me? You're mad that people voted for you as the bigger yapper, and I happen to agree. You agree that it was me. You don't see me out here attacking
I'm not
you.
Mad.
I'm retaliating, but I'm not initiating.
I'm not mad.
You're just disappointed
for me. Yes, but I'm mad that you think you should have less than that. That is what is crazy to me.
Do you think you should have less? Implying I should have more means that you should have less.
No, I mean like you think you should have less than 25%.
Yes.
Yes, that is what is absurd to me.
I think I could settle with a cool 20. You're laughing, but
I can't say anything. I lost, right? L is a L. I'd chat.
My question is, why am I being attacked for other people's vote? And I'm being attacked for my opinion, my freedom of speech. I didn't say anything about you. It could have been like more for both.
But you didn't say that.
I didn't get a chance because you're jumping down my throat like your friend was jumping down that woman's throat.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Answer me. Why are you attacking me? Why do you hate women?
That can't be answered on air.
On air. Yo, we're going to get you canceled.
No, 100%. 100%. I'm okay with that. We already started.
I'm not okay with it because I'm not trying to go down with this
like,
ship.
The people who know me, they literally like send me screenshots and stuff of like the stuff on TikTok, and like we all laugh. Like we die.
What do you mean?
Like
comments?
Yeah. And like they'll just throw it in random conversation. Ugh, that's why you look like that. Oh, you're such a misogynist.
Oh,
ugh.
That one. I don't think you ever got over that. I will never get Didn't we name an episode after that?
Yeah. I will never get over it because that's crazy to say.
But you responded to her personally.
I like her. That was the one that I'm like, you know what? I would say something.
But you like, did some digging and you're like, she's cute.
She got cute.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Let me find this email because I got.
What is the problem?
Nothing.
Good. So, I just want to clear the air here, guys. Joe, are you digging or are you yapping?
I'm digging through my phone. You're just digging your grave. Go ahead.
She's right. I don't yap. I like to tell stories, okay? Yapping is different. Yapping is what Joe does. I like to tell stories. Maybe you guys were just unclear of the definition of yapping and storytelling because there's an art to story. I don't like the way
I was scratching.
No, not even you.
What?
I'm chatting and
the dog's like, ugh.
Oh God, shut up.
I hope you guys heard that. I'm telling you guys don't.
That's crazy.
Understand.
That's crazy. I don't appreciate that. That's crazy. I'm being attacked left, right, and center, and nobody seems to care. Nobody. Look at her. Doesn't care. No apology. Nothing.
You were in the middle of speaking. If I interrupted, it would have been a problem, right?
Yes, it would have. But we would have corrected the problem after.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, so this question is from Anonymous.
Oh,
I don't know if I finished. Did I say thissquareroom.com is where you can go? I said that all? Well, thissquareroom.com is where you can go to write in if you so choose. But yes, today's from Anonymous. Identifies as a male. He said, "Hey, Joe and Des, I have a question. What was the most embarrassing sexual experience you've had? I will go first. Jesus. I was hooking up with this girl, and after some time, we realized that the condom went missing. After looking around for some time, we realized that it was stuck inside of her. She was able to fish it out, but the reason why it was so embarrassing, the reason why it was so embarrassing is because I knew that. Ooh, do you know what he's gonna say? I knew that the condom was a little too big for me, and I just went with it anyways, and that's why it slipped off. Thanks.
Okay. This is what I mean when I'm talking about the art of storytelling, Joe. The story wasn't crazy, but the wording he's using is why it kept The wording just sounded. First of all, to say she fished it out, that like hook. And it's not even like we realized it might have been in her, so
because she probably had to, like, not to be graphic, but probably had to stick a finger in and then, like, actually hook and
but fished it out sounds crazy.
That was my exact reaction to ball it up.
Okay, fair enough. I understand.
It's like, I get what you mean, but why do you need to use that word?
Oh, God.
Like, why do they need to do that?
Oh, God. I can't stop thinking of fished it out. Like, I'm just seeing hooks.
You're just like...
Yeah.
Like, reel it in.
Oh, God. Focus, Des. What was the question? Could you repeat the question, please?
Your most embarrassing sexual experience. So basically what he is saying is that, like, his is because...
Yeah, but that's embarrassing on his... Like, he finds it embarrassing on his part or her part?
He said it was embarrassing for him
because it was bigger
because he
than
knew
him.
he knew
Bigger
that
than
condom
life
wasn't...
itself.
That's crazy. He knew he was... rocking a size too big.
Yeah.
And he was like, because technically it shouldn't. So that means it slipped off and then the thrusting pushed it inside of her.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so like it's not a her problem. It's a you problem.
Yeah, no.
Like, size down, buddy.
So.
Calm down. You know? Put the magnums back.
If the shoe fits.
Right. You know, like your 2-year-old, like, putting on your shoes, like, I'm wearing daddy's shoes.
Yep. Or your hat, and it's just...
And then you trip, fall, and bust your head, and then now, look, you're embarrassed.
Mm-hmm. Now you gotta hook it out.
Fish.
Shit! I don't...
And then ball it up.
I don't feel like I have one on my part.
No, there has to be one on your part. There is one that comes to mind for me. I'm not gonna lie.
My part?
No.
Oh, for you.
For me.
For you.
Okay,
yeah. I'm like, really? What do you know?
Ooh, I actually do know.
On
one
my
for
part?
Des. Yeah. Remember that time when you came in your own mouth?
Joe, why do you do these things? Yo,
remember? But it wasn't with another person.
Don't listen to anything she has to say.
It was the time that you were masturbating. You were laying on your back. You ejaculated, and a little bit of your babies flew right into your big wide open mouth because you never shut the fuck up. All you do was
Remember when she said she didn't attack me?
I said I was only retaliating, and
but
you continued
I didn't do anything.
It's game over now. The rest of the episode?
That's crazy.
Not as crazy as coming in your own mouth.
Which I did no such thing of. Yeah, I don't feel like I have a sexual embarrassing story. I have one for other people, that's for sure.
There's not one where, like, I don't know, like you lost your foot and then slipped, or you like...
Oh, well, the most embarrassing thing would be like in the middle of being on top, like I pulled a muscle and I just played it off by like switching position, but like
now I'm gonna do this move where I lean to one side.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm thrusting on this.
She's probably just like, why are you?
And it hurt like fuck, but like I don't know if she knew. We didn't talk about it. Yeah,
like a Charlie horse.
Yeah, exactly. It was crazy. Yeah. But other than that, no, I don't think I have anything embarrassing.
I have one. I will say, like, it's not that embarrassing. I was embarrassed for like a split second, but the other person didn't care, so I was like, whatever. But like for that one split second, I was mortified, and I heard that it happens with women. But the fact that it happened to me, so I went most of my
life.
Well, I can't count like being a kid. Most of my like sexually active life, never having an orgasm. Mm-hmm. And then I had one. I'm like, oh, that's great. And then I had another one. And then this was one of my earlier ones. Like, it wasn't the first. It wasn't the second.
Yeah.
No, I know what's going on. It was just one of the first couple. Again, I don't remember. I just know it wasn't the first or second, but it wasn't like the 10th. Like, it was early on.
Girl, reach 10.
And like,
you're gone. Got it.
You got to learn how to do them for yourself too. That's a whole other issue. You guys know I got toys. I'm trying. No, but so for women, it's just a lot of feeling down there. It's a lot of buildup and like a huge release. And like maybe perhaps I just farted like a little bit. Like a little, like it was mostly air, but it was like, because like there's a music. There was no.
Oh, I'm always playing music. Did they notice?
He didn't say anything.
But like, did his face change or anything?
No.
Like, did you look?
No.
Oh, like you didn't look at him.
His face was down there.
Oh. Oh.
But like, it wasn't gassy. It was just air. And it wouldn't have farted on his face. It would have been like his like neck. Or his chin. Or like.
Yeah, it would have been his chin.
Yeah. But, and it was like, it was just like
if
a little.
If he has a beard, it would be in his beard.
Yeah. Yeah, like that area.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
But he didn't stop.
Yeah, I wouldn't stop.
Because it's not like I was like.
Yeah, like, that would have been like, whoa. God damn.
Or like worse.
Yeah.
Like, you know the ones that sound like wet? Oh, no, that's like a high squeaky. Okay. It wasn't that. Like, it was air. It was like, it was very, it was very like apparent. Like, it was just air. Yeah, that's it was less bad. Than like, you know, when women queef, like, like even those sound more gnarly. Like, it really wasn't.
Queefing sounds crazy sometimes.
Right. Yeah. So as far as farts go, it really was just like, it was like a toot.
Oh, okay.
Like, it wasn't anything. But in the moment, I was like,
oh my God, mortified.
But then the feeling took over and I was like, I'm
back.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, yeah. For me, I have embarrassing stories for people.
No, but what about you?
I don't
He shared one. We didn't name him, by the way.
I know I didn't name him because I was mortified by the fishing. Oh, God.
We'll call him Jordan.
Why?
Because I thought of the actor Jordan Fisher.
That's crazy. Nope.
You never had to go fishing for anything?
No.
I always hear, this is like a side note, but I always hear.
Go fishing for anything?
No. Well, I always hear horror stories.
Raw dog. Sorry. Go ahead.
That's why you got 2 kids. There was I don't know if you've ever heard this. There's stories where women forget they have tampons in.
Oh yes, I've heard this.
And like, which
is crazy.
Yeah, and they sometimes will put another one in, or they'll just, or like maybe their period's done and they just forget, and then like they feel pain or whatever, and they have to go fishing for it. So I've actually heard that term, like fishing around your prison wallet.
I've seen it in like a behind the scenes of a porno. This girl was like putting like
the sponge?
No, like ping pong balls.
Oh,
in her vagina, like popping.
Yeah, that's not fishing out. That's ejecting it.
No, it got stuck. It wasn't in out. Like she put multiple, but not all the multiple came out. So like she was panicking, and then they like fished it out. Yeah. Yep.
Interesting.
Wouldn't you fish it out?
If you have to, I guess.
I'm going to the hospital. The fuck?
Someone's fishing it, is what I'm saying.
Cut me open.
Oh God, no, it's not that serious. Because the vaginas are self-cleaning. Like things, it wants to like get rid of any foreign objects, so they should come out.
Like these niggas.
I thought you were gonna say like these nuts, and then you went much more vulgar.
Yeah, usually because I talk too much now.
You're really mad.
I'm offended. I am offended.
Really?
I figured that they would vote in your favor. However,
Des, they voted for the damn truth.
The numbers are crazy. Are ridiculous.
They threw him for a loop.
Fruit Loop. I'm pressed. I am. For real. I'm not going to get over this.
Panini.
Yeah. Pardon?
Panini.
I don't get it.
Press. Like a panini press.
So, what did we name him?
Jordan. Fisher. You have to say it because of the last name, then because Jordan is out of context, right?
Fair enough. Okay. Thank you, Jordan Fisher, for writing in. Is that how you tell every story? Because the fishing out is crazy.
The balling up was crazy.
I'm sorry.
These dudes don't know how to fucking tell stories.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is uncomfortable. I feel violated.
I feel like now the thing with our audience is going to be, what phrase can I slip into?
Yeah, that will fuck them up. Yeah, because that fucked me up. I'm not going to lie. I understand the whole ball up now. I do. At first, I thought you were being dramatic. I'm like, Joe, it's not that bad. Yeah, well, that makes sense.
Because you're just like, why? Like, and then you get like a weird visual.
Exactly. It's the visual.
I'm glad. I knew you understood, but I think you really understand now where I came from. Yeah.
So did he say they stopped having sex to fish it out? Or like after sex, it was like...
I don't think he specified. He said that they were having sex and then it disappeared. Oh, so yeah, they stopped. And then she figured out. I don't think he said if they continued after that or not, because he just said that they... Oh yeah, he was just talking about why it was embarrassing for him. Because I think he was specifying that like it's not her fault, which makes sense, because if it's too big and you don't realize, then he's just in and out. He's gonna slowly push it into her.
And then by the time you realize,
it's deep enough where you gotta
fish it out. Captain Hook.
Meanwhile, it's like, why didn't it stay on your fucking dick, dude? That's on you. Because he knew. Joe. Listen, it's not the size of the boat. It's the motion of the ocean. But if you got a canoe, you don't need sails. It's not a sailboat. It's not a yacht.
Maybe if she had an orgasm, she would have pushed it out.
She couldn't even reach there because we're playing hide and seek.
Okay, all right.
Where's the condom? Like, where's Waldo? Like, is it here? Oh, fish it out.
Could you imagine looking for the condom to find out it's inside of you?
I think if I were in that situation, I would be kind of embarrassed.
I would love to hear the story from her side.
Yeah, because I'd be like,
what the fuck?
Now it just looks like my vagina just fucking.
You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Like so the fucking pussy monster just nom 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 nom. Like.
That's terrifying.
Anyways, thank you for writing. Right, it sounds like your vagina's scary.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
It sounds terrifying. Yeah. Like, Jesus, don't put anything near that. It'll swallow it whole.
Facts.
That's what it sounds like.
So, for those of you who don't know, I have 4 siblings. I have 2 half-brothers and 2 half-sisters. The 2 half-brothers are on my mom's side, and the 2 half-sisters are on the wetness side.
I don't think I've ever heard you call them your half-brothers.
I used to all the time, but then I just stopped.
No, because like technically...
they are. Like, but I felt like it was insulting.
You guys share the mom.
I was doing it on purpose, but then I was like, Des, grow up. Yeah.
Especially your youngest brother. Like, I've never heard you call him your half-brother.
Yeah. People would be like, oh, like, are those your brothers? I used to be like, half-brothers.
The other one, I know sometimes, like, I could see you doing it, like, if he did something embarrassing. It's like, is that your brother? Half. We must share half. Yeah. Right? But, like, the younger one, like, you would have been more proud to be like, yeah, that's my brother.
Don't say that. I'm proud to call both of them my brothers.
At times. But one...
all the time.
One pisses you off more than the other. You've talked about it on the pod. Like, I don't know who you're trying to fool. It's not our listeners. And that one brother... who's listening probably like if the one
he's agreeing.
No, I was saying if the other one is listening, he's probably just already plotting to kill you, so it doesn't matter.
No, he loves me. Or does he?
I think so.
Yeah.
And you love him.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So
you just show it like the way you showed me, which is very mean and very aggressive. And
the youngest
you
sibling,
guys don't want to know what Des does to me behind the scenes. I got the bruises to show it.
The youngest sibling.
I thought it was a mosquito bite, but
that's how small it is. The bruise, Joe. Anyways. So the youngest sibling is the sister, and me and her talk all the time. So I'm a shit disturber, and we know this. So we're on the phone, and right now, for the current moment, I'm using an iPhone, which I don't know how to use.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, why'd you make that face?
No, because I thought last time it wasn't, but then it was. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we're FaceTiming and we're talking maybe like 11 p.m. and we're just chatting. I'm trying to figure out the iPhone. I'm like, can you call FaceTime multiple people? And she was like, yes, I think you can, but WhatsApp you can't. I'm like, oh. So now I Google it. iPhone can FaceTime up to 32 people at a time. So I'm like, wow. That's crazy. And she's like, oh, who are you going to FaceTime? Your dad? Blah, blah, blah. So we're talking, and I'm like, let's do this. So as she's talking, I'm just, because I'd even add his number in my phone. Like, his number is there because he messaged me, but I didn't add it. So now I had to save his number in order to call him. So I save his number, and she sees I'm doing something, and she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh no, somebody messaged me. So I didn't save their number, so I'm just saving their number. And she's like, oh, okay. And she goes back to whatever she was doing. And I proceed to call him and add him in the conversation. It took her maybe like, because it doesn't ring on your end. It rings on the other person's end. So you're not hearing.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So she's not hearing anything, but her phone had lit up. So she went to her phone to see why it lit up. And she sees this number and she's like, who are you calling? And I immediately lose it. I'm, Des, who are you calling?
You want to make fun of my maniacal laugh.
I was losing it. Yours was evil. I lost all control. And obviously, she immediately hung up.
The little control that you had.
So she immediately hung up. So I'm like, okay, that's rude.
Did he answer?
No.
But he tried to call back.
He called us back in the morning. And when I say us, both of us, like 6 a.m.
Oh, does it show that both of you were calling?
Exactly.
Oh, interesting.
So I didn't answer. She didn't answer. And I just put like laughing faces. And she's like, what's wrong with you? Because we're both attentive to our phone at this point. And she's like, what's wrong with you? Why would you do? Look what you did. He's never called me before. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you'll be fine, whatever. So then he texts me and he's like, hey, call me when you get a chance. Joke's on you. I'm not calling you. So then later on in the day, she told me that he called her again, but just her. She didn't answer. I'm like, you should answer. Maybe he wanted to tell you something. Or
not you instigating.
No, 100%. I love this. She was pissed, like pissed. So now I message him maybe like 4 p.m. Like, hey, sorry, what's up? He's like, oh, I missed a call from you guys. So now I have to think of a reason we called. Yeah, we were
dialed the wrong person.
We were talking and we were trying to figure out some stuff about your life. And I figured instead of guessing, why don't we just call you?
But now you have to come up with what you were, because wouldn't he just be like, oh, what do you want?
That's exactly what he said. And I said, honestly, I don't remember anymore. And he said, well, I hope you remember soon. And now, you know what I'm going to do? Come up with a list of questions I have for him. And I'm going to ask him that she wants to know.
Why?
All because she said, who are you going to FaceTime? Your dad?
Des, you can't be this petty. She doesn't want to have any communication. She doesn't want you to say like, oh, like she wants to know this. She wants to know that. Leave it alone. Don't do that. Because remember what you felt when your mom was meddling with you and your dad's relationship?
Absolutely not. Well, actually, so me and her spoke after that. And it's not that she's against it. It's that she was like, okay, Des, if you teach him how to converse with us normally. Because he does check in on her like, hey, what's up? And then she'll message him back like 3 weeks later. So it's not that they don't ever talk. It's that you've never called me and we don't talk like that. So I don't want you to feel like we talk like that because we don't. But she's not against it. But she wants me to teach him how to talk like a regular person. Because he's very much like, hey, baby girl, what's up? Nigga, I don't know you. So my other sister had posted something because she's in nursing. So she posted a picture. And he messaged her like, oh, there goes my beautiful nurse. No, my beautiful nurse daughter. And she was like, Des, talk to this man because who's he talking to? Couldn't be me. He has no nurse daughter over it. Yeah. But so now I have to think of questions for my dad.
Oh, she's not a nurse?
She is, but she doesn't acknowledge him as, yeah.
Don't do the questions.
I definitely will. And he invited us to Jamaica next year.
Good. You gonna go?
I said I'll go if
you want to go just to go. You don't want to go for him.
No, I want to go for the two sisters, like so we can just laugh.
Right, but
because the youngest one is me, like reincarnated. I love it.
Right, but why don't you three just plan your own trip?
No.
Is he gonna pay for the trip?
I don't know. I'll tell him to. If I tell him to, he will. You want us to go? Here, pay for some of it.
No comment.
So I'm biffles with my sister, and we're about to have a nice family reunion next year. And I'm insulted. They had one this year.
Might be even sooner if.
If what, Joe?
I'm just saying, if you keep up this communication, you know he's gonna jump on whatever opportunity.
Joe, you think I'm playing? Watch this. We talk. Well, no, you guys can't watch this. But
I'm talking about your dad, not you and your sister.
I know. I've been doing great.
You're talking to him?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I've been doing great.
There's conversation.
There's conversation.
Well, okay.
No, this was the invite about the reunion.
Oh, because it just went a lot of just him.
Yeah. That was Monday. Like, this is all since Monday.
This week or last Monday?
This week.
Wow.
Every morning he says good morning, and every morning I reply. Eventually, but like I reply.
You respond to him more than you respond to me. Okay, before we end this episode, I have a little story, or like a news story to share with you. I don't know if you heard this. Did you hear about the man who put an eel where it's not supposed to go? 31-year-old Indian national in Vietnam was rushed to the hospital in excruciating pain after an eel started eating away at his intestines. The eel had bitten through the patient's rectum and colon to escape into the abdominal cavity. I'll say captivity. When the doctors tried removing the eel, they noticed that lime had also been shoved inside of him, which was blocking the way.
Put the lime in the coconut.
Doctors were then forced to undergo an emergency surgery and cut him open. They successfully removed the lime and the 25-inch long, 4-inch diameter eel.
That's huge. That's disgusting.
Like,
that is your intestine.
But what I'm like, was he trying to eat the eel from his ass? Like, what was the lime doing in there?
The lime was for pleasure. The eel was
the eel was for pleasure.
No, the lime was for pleasure.
No, I thought the eel went in first and then the lime was blocking the eel's way back. Because like that, like it's eating you from the inside. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Maybe he tried to get the lime.
It's like a little garnish.
Yeah, to please the eel.
Or maybe he thought the lime would lure the eel backwards, but like it can only go. I don't think it has enough space to turn. I don't know, man. People do some weird shit. If you're listening, please don't do that. Don't.
Did you hear about the guy who tranquilized crocodiles so he could rape them? Florida man.
Well, yeah, obviously. Obviously. Doesn't your dad live in Florida? No,
not
I
anymore.
know, not anymore. I know.
They kicked him out.
That's crazy. You can't get kicked out of Florida unless you're fucking on bath salts or something.
No, those people don't get kicked out.
You're right. Those are the ones. What's the welcome committee?
Yeah. You're here. You're officially a member.
Yeah. All right, Des, let them know where they can find you.
They can find me on Instagram at DesiD18. And where can they find you?
You can find me on all my socials at Jonel Wilson. I thought you were really going to say they could find me yapping. I would have loved it if you said that.
Find me up with what?
Yapping.
Why would I say that, Joe?
Because it's true. But you can find us, the podcast, on our social media at This Square Room. Please follow us because we actually post different things on different social media platforms. Sometimes they're the same every now and then. But, you know, TikTok's not going to have the same content as Instagram.
Correct.
Not going to have the same content as Twitter. And Twitter's going to have more, like, updates. If you're ever like, where the hell are these two? It's probably going to be on Twitter. Like, what's going on? So, but yes, thisquareroom.com. And thank you so much for listening. And we will see you next Tuesday.